Fred Payne, the son of Captain Fred Payne, who was the last skipper of the industry in its working life. When I was a young lad, I was invited onto the boat by my father, of course, who was skipper at the time, and he had it at Lock 3, I think it was, and they were doing restoration on the lock. Now, the industry had with it a derrick boat, which was a steam pad crane, and they used to pull out the gates of the locks and repair them and overhaul them, and it was interesting as a young lad to get on board of this and enjoy the camaraderie between the crew and see what was happening. He then, of course, took the boat to a new lock, and I was lucky enough to be on board during that time. They used to lift a vehicle onto the derrick boat, and then travel to the new location, and afterwards drive back and pick up the rest of the crew's cars. But it was all steam powered. There was no diesels because it was a very early vessel. The industry was donated by the Engineering and Water Supply Department at the end of its working life to the Corporation of the City of Renmark. It stood for many years in dry dock and was deteriorating, and my father, along with some of the other skippers, started a restoration project to get the steamer back onto the river. And after many years of hard work, it's now back plying the river as a tourist boat. I fed the boiler a few times as a kid, and it was interesting. It was great. It was something that not every child ever got to do. I visited the industry at Mannum, I think about 7 years ago. I was lucky enough to be there when it was visiting there. And when I heard that during my trip up to Renmark today there was going to be a ride on the industry, I was in line. It's a lovely old boat, and it was great to see that it's being kept in good order and being used, not for the purpose it was intended, as it was basically a work boat, but to see the people on board and see them enjoying themselves was really, really great.